Hey you guys, this video is for Sagittarius, and so we're going to see what is showing up for you guys in the month of Oh, this isn't monthly, this is the weekly. Sorry, Sagittarius. You can see how much I'm just so, used to doing the monthly readings. Plus, I've actually started doing the monthlies for October, so that's kind of why it's on my mind as well. But this one is the weekly reading. This is for the 21st of September through to the 27th. So we're going to see what is showing up for Sagittarius this week. Oh, your first card. Well, that's a change with this deck. It's two minors instead of majors. So it is the 8, which is accelerated motion. And then you have the 7 card, which is choose wisely. So you have a week where some big things are going to be happening for you. You're going to have a choice that you're going to have to make between something that you've been really wanting, something that you've been manifesting, trying to bring to reality, and now it's finally here. Like, this card is like showing that a wish is coming true, communications are coming in fast, and it's something that you've been wanting to see, wanting to develop. Maybe you've applied for something, now you're getting the call back. With this card, it also can be that maybe multiple opportunities are coming through for you, because with this choose wisely card, you see all these different hands. So it's kind of saying that, there could be a plethora of opportunities that are coming to you, and so you have to kind of choose, well, which one is that. I think that basically what you're going to be thinking of is how these opportunities are going to be moving you. What direction will it be moving you into? And then you have to kind of think, well, is that the direction that I wish to go? So it's going to be a lot to contemplate, a lot to think about, and it's going to be a decision that is going to be a very personal one. It's one that is just strictly for you. So you might have to kind of take some time out to, even if you get help and assistance from other people, it's one of them things where you kind of really have to pick what is best for you at this time. Also with this card is, even though things are definitely going to be materializing and coming to fruition, what this other card is kind of telling me is to really think about the details of everything, really make sure that everything you do is based on the information that you have. Like, don't try to almost imagine what the future would hold in that particular situation, because then it doesn't mean that it's going to happen that way just because you think it may happen that way. More go with the facts than just what you kind of imagine, only because that sometimes when this card shows up, it could be saying, there's a lot of water in this card, and water is, it has this when it kind of shows up in readings, for me personally, it can show, emotions, feelings, that kind of thing. But sometimes it also can represent kind of illusions, things that aren't really clear or aren't really seen. Like, sometimes you can look at your reflection in, a body of water, and, you look all wavy and all this other stuff. Sometimes, what you're seeing isn't quite exactly, how you look. It's like it's just a reflection, it's not really real. It's not you in the water. It's just your reflection. So it's kind of saying, and again, sometimes when you're feeling very reflective, very imaginative, you can kind of be thinking up things that might not exactly be there. And then sometimes you can make a choice based on that decision, but then you might get into it and it's not the right thing for you, if you understand what I'm getting at. But which is so weird. It's always hard for me to talk about that card, because that card can represent confusion, and I always feel like when I'm describing it, like, it sounds completely confusing coming out of my mouth. But that's how it can be. So I kind of see you being confused this week. But it's okay, because what is coming to you is good anyway. It's good stuff. So you just need to give yourself that time, really. And so let's see what the last card is going to be. The last card, to be honest, I wasn't pulling the last card as an advice card per se, because you guys know I usually do advice cards, but it's sort of turned out that way from the previous readings that I'm doing. I just feel like the last card, it always seems to have something to impart onto the reading that kind of brings it back into balance.